everybody, it's Jill here, and I wanted to give you a quick update on a couple things. First of all, I wanted to let you know this is Eve by Jon Renau in color 12 FS8, and I have been going back and forth with this one every time I wear it. So first I'm going to tell you the pros about Eve, since I've had her for a little while and I've been trying her out and I've worn her all day a few times. And I would say the pros are, in general, these shorter wigs, I really like the idea that I can just kind of put them on, fluff them up, and stick them behind the ears or whatever, and I'm good to go. Now, you know what I went through if you watched my wig chat with Eve. I have not washed her since then, so it has been a matter of that texture change that I desperately needed to create to get Eve to do anything is still in here. Haven't washed out that dry shampoo, haven't washed out the Jon Renau holding spray or anything. So it doesn't take too much now, once I've done that, for me to be able to get her to look a little bit off of the, base of the wig, because she was very, very soft, very, very flat, not a lot of style at all. So that is great because I am able to still have this great texture in here and making it very easy for me to just put her on, fluff her up, and good to go. I have put a few, not this time, but another time when I wore, all I had to do was put a little bit more of the Jon Renau spray in there to kind of get that texture a little bit less soft, because every time you wear it, you comb it out with, the Jon Renau wide toothpick comb, and it does kind of take away the styling products. Those are fibrous, they do kind of comb right out, but the dry shampoo does not. And so, yeah, once you get that texture in there, I think you're good. Now, I'll give you another update once I wash her out, because I will be starting from scratch, I think, then, and I'll have to kind of get in there and really work with her again. But as you know, we don't wash them every time we wear them, so I still have a lot more, I think, wearable moments with Eve still before I have to wash her. Which brings me to my other great, these shorter wigs. If you haven't tried them, I really think you should. And this is a great time to, weather starting to change, well, a little bit here in the Pacific Northwest, but in general, it's going to be really nice to have these open wefted shorter styles for the summertime. I think the wear of these are going to way outlast the longer ones. Now, Eve here is a heat resistant fiber, but I'm still finding that she is just holding up better. I do play with her a lot. I played with her a ton to get this texture change, so I felt like I could make her work for me. And when I put her on, I am fluffing, sometimes changing the part, all of that. And already I can tell that she is going to hold up a lot better than my other, heat-friendly fibers at this point already. So that is a definite plus, definite plus, I think, that I will get more wear with these shorter styles. Now, if you remember, Eve is a tiny bit asymmetrical. She does get a little longer on this side. I've been tempted to kind of cut this off, actually, because, to be honest, let me get this out. To be honest, the only part that's a little longer is just this tiny little tendril here that kind of comes in. And I very seldom wear this wig like this anyway. Other than that, it's all the same until you get to here. So I'm very tempted to just kind of just cut that off, make it more this length, because it's not like it slowly gets longer at all. So I wish they would have committed, if they're doing that style, kind of committed to that, or just not do it at all. Because when I put her behind my ear, which is how I tend to wear this style, this comes down a little farther than this. I don't think it's that noticeable, but it is a little tiny bit annoying. So anyway, yes, loving the shorter style. I feel for some reason, a little more comfortable in Eve than I do my Ignite still. Ignite, there's just so much hair here, and I'm still kind of working on that. I haven't worn that one as much as I have Eve here. Okay, so one of the things that does bother me about Eve is you have to, with me, I am trying to downplay. Eve is cut to be kind of like a bowl here, and no matter how I tried to work with it down, and how much I tried to kind of give it a little bit of body at the bottom, it's going to eventually want to go pretty flat. And so if you want it to stand a little bit away from the cap, it's going to start looking kind of like this bulbous style, this bowl. And that's why I end up kind of combing it behind my ear. And lately I've been combing it behind this ear as well, and just making sure that it doesn't get too carried away right through this area, because even if you do this and put it behind your ear, it'll start feeling like a light bulb. And I feel like that's what I look like eventually. It's like this light bulb thing. So I would say that is really the style. It's the style it's cut in there to, so it's going to be wanting to create that shape, because that is how it is shaped in general. So I just try to I like it to look a little bit lifted and pieced a little bit, because I think that's what will make it look less wiggy, is if you have all this nice little piecing. And this color is gorgeous. This is the Shaded Praline, and I think that alone really sells this wig, and just about any wig that Shaded Praline is in, because that is such a realistic color. But yes, I like the fact that this is still the heat-friendly fiber, because it is a very realistic fiber. I did, as you know, did the dry shampoo in there, but not so much for the shine on this one than it was to create that texture. So yeah, that's just a little update there. The last thing I wanted to talk about is not so much related to Eve as it is something that I've been doing, and I feel like I could still kind of get it away with it a little bit with even Eve here, because she's not super tucked in here, and I do still have my little ponytail trick back here. But I've been using and experimenting with these double-sided tape strips. I got these from wigsbypatty'spearls.com, and I watched a video with her using these, and she also demonstrates the it stays at the same time. And these are 3/4 inch. These are the ones that she also showed us in that video, so I ordered the same exact ones because I think these come in different widths. And the little top part has a broken, it's cut in half, so it's easy to find that top portion when it's time for you to take that off. So in the nape area, what I've been doing is I take off the bottom side and I put it right here. Now, this won't work so great unless you have the extended napes. It's not going to work, I don't think, in the non-extended nape area. At least I haven't tried it. I don't really have a wig right now that does not have the extended nape. Maybe I need to do a follow-up on that because I did have one. But so you put that down, it's very sticky, and then when it's time to put your wig on and you have that secured there, then this part comes up, it's cut straight in the middle, so it's not like you're looking for that little edge. It's so irritating doing that. Take that off, and then you secure your hair like you're gonna wear it. If you're a wig grip person, you can put your wig grip on. If you're an it stays gal, you put your it stays on, and then boom, you put that on, and then it will tack down to the back of your neck. It's just another alternative. If you don't like that kind of sticky feeling of the it stays down here in the nape area, it is just another option that I've been experimenting for you guys and to see which I prefer as well. And it's kind of a hit and miss so far with it. So I need to experiment it with just a little bit longer. I do have bio hair. I do have the fuzzies down here in the neck. I think if I were to just shave those off, which I have, I think I need to go up a little further, I think, to shave, because the best and most secure way is just skin on this tape. I mean, if you don't have any bio hair, these are going to work fantastic, because once it hits there and you press, man, it adheres and it's great. So yeah, it doesn't work as great if you have hair down here in the nape area or wherever you're going to secure it, I have found. The other thing is it's going to pull definitely a little more than the It Stays does when you remove it. It's kind of, if you do have those little fuzzies down there, you get it off and you're like, you know, but not real bad, but just be aware that you're going to feel that. So yes, I've been experimenting with these. I'll let you know when I wear them a little bit more to see if I have actually found that I prefer it over using the It Stays here in the nape area. Okay, that is it, guys. That's my follow-up with Miss Eve here. It's kind of, sometimes I like it. I have actually taken her off in half through the day and traded it for something else, because I don't know, it just was not working for me that day. I don't know what's going on. So I'm kind of still a little, she's not my favorite yet, but I love the fact that I can just put her on and she is so easy, especially since I pre-styled her a little and gucked her up. So, okay guys, I hope that helps a little bit for those of you that are thinking about Eve. I think she's quite pretty. If you're into this 12 FS8, oh, I think that really makes Eve, in my opinion. But she is cute. You just really kind of have to play with her. You do need, if you're interested in Eve, I really recommend that you check out the wig chat that I did on her, and so you can see what it looks like right out of the box, because she does look quite a bit flatter, softer than even right now. So I do recommend you do that. She was much more not this textured, and I didn't cut her, I didn't texturize her at all. I'm just talking about very soft and just to the face, you know. So if you're interested in her at all, I'd recommend you check that out. Okay guys, thank you so much for tuning in again, and I will see you real soon. Bye-bye.